So this section presents the strategic formulation for the proposed AI Power Customer Relationship Management or AI CRM system for my bank. So there are four strategic opportunities here. So the first one is the AI Power Personalized Financial Service. So by analyzing customer spending patterns and financial behavior, the system can recommend a suitable banking products and service. This can improve customer satisfaction, strengthen loyalty, and create more cross-selling opportunities. So the second one is intelligent fraud detection and risk management. So using artificial intelligence, the system can detect suspicious transaction in real time and immediately alert the bank. This helps reduce fraud, improve cybersecurity, and increase customer trust. So the third opportunity is the intelligent digital customer service automation. So AI chatbot provide 24-hour customer support, automate customer inquiries, and reduce manual workload. This result in faster response time and lower operational costs. So the fourth one is the executive business intelligence and decision support. So the system provides real-time dashboard and predictive analytics, allowing management to monitor business performance, predict customer behavior, and make better strategic decisions. The next one is the SWOT-based evaluation. So the purpose AI CRM strengthen my bank strength by providing personalized banking service, AI power automation, improve fraud detection, and stronger customer loyalty. It also address several weaknesses, including fragmented customer data, manual customer support processes, limited predictive analytics, and challenge with legacy system integration. In terms of opportunities, the system support AI financial advisory service, expand digital banking capabilities, improve customer retention, and enhance executive business intelligence. Lastly, it help my bank respond to threats such as cybersecurity risks, increasing competition from fintech and digital banks, regulatory compliance requirement, and rapid energy change. Overall, the proposed system aligns with my bank digital transformation strategy and strengthen its competitive advantage. This section is called Gap Analysis, which compare my bank current situation with the proposed AI solution. Currently, customer receive generic financial recommendation. The proposed AI-powered recommendation engine provide personalized financial advice, resulting in higher customer satisfaction and increased cross-selling opportunities. Secondly, existing fraud detection relies mainly on the traditional rule-based monitoring. The proposed AI solution introduces real-time fraud detection and behavioral analytics to improve cybersecurity and customer trust. Thirdly, manual customer service process often lead to slower response times. So AI chatbot automate customer support, improving service quality while reducing operational costs. Lastly, business decisions are largely based on historical report. So the proposed executive dashboard provide real-time analytics, enabling better data-driven decision making and improving overall business performance. So in conclusion, these strategic opportunities and proposed AI solution will support my bank in enhancing customer experience, improving operational efficiency, strengthening security, and maintaining its position as a leading digital bank.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nabi Habibti Marzuki and I will continue with part E, which is the strategic implementation of our proposed solution. So based on our strategic analysis and evaluation in the previous session, our group proposed to enhance Maybank's existing digital banking platforms, which are the MAE apps and Maybank to You, by integrating artificial intelligence or AI technologies. So our proposed solution is not to replace the current banking system. However, we want to improve the existing platform by making them smarter, more secure, and also more customer focused. This supports Maybank digital transformation strategy under the ROR30 roadmap. The enhanced system introduced several AI-powered features, which is the first one is the AI personal financial assistant, which helps customers to manage their finances by providing personalized financial advice based on their spending habits and also financial goals. The second one is AI fraud detection, which monitors transactions in real time to identify suspicious activities and reduce the risk of fraud. The third one is we propose an AI chatbot that provides 24/7 customer support by answering common banking inquiries instantly and also to reduce customer waiting time. Next, the system also provides personalized financial recommendation, where AI analyzes customer behavior and recommends suitable banking products such as loans, saving plans, or investment options. Finally, enhanced cybersecurity strengthens the protection of customer information and digital transaction. This makes online banking more safer and more reliable. Overall, this implementation supports Maybank ROR30 digital transformation strategy by improving customer satisfaction, strengthening fraud prevention, and also increase operational efficiency. Next, I will explain how this proposed solution works through the business process landscape and also workflow. Next, this slide illustrates the proposed business process landscape and workflow after integrating AI into Maybank's digital banking ecosystem. So the process begins when the customer logs into the MAE app or Maybank to You. The platform receives the login request, while the AI services layer performs authentication and behavior analysis to verify users' identity before granting secure access. Once logged in, the customer is presented with a personalized dashboard. The AI recommendation engine analyzes customer data and provides personalized financial recommendation. This is based on their preferences and transaction history. So when the customer performs a banking transaction, the system validates the request and the AI fraud risk assessment. These modules monitor the transaction in real time to detect any suspicious activity. So if the transaction is safe, it is processed by the core banking system and the customer's record are updated. Finally, the customer receives a confirmation notification, while the transaction data is sent to the analytics and reporting layer to update dashboard and the support management decision making. Overall, this workflow demonstrates how AI enhances security, personalization, and also operational efficiency while integrating seamlessly with Maybank's existing digital banking platform. Next, moving on to the proposed system architecture. So this slide presents the proposed system architecture for the AI enhanced digital banking ecosystem at Maybank. So the architecture consists of 6 layers that work together to deliver secure, intelligent, and efficient digital banking services. So at the top is the customer layer, where customers access banking services through the MAE mobile app or the Maybank to You web portal. So the digital banking layer acts as the main platform for customers to perform banking activities. It connects users with the AI services layer, which includes the AI personal finance assistant, AI recommendation engine, and also AI chatbot with behavior analytics. So these AI services provide personalized recommendation, customer support, and also real-time fraud detection. The next one is the integration layer, which uses API gateway, security services, and also authentication. This integration layer ensures secure communication between the AI services and Maybank's existing system. Next one is the core banking and data layer, which process banking transaction and manage customer information. It also handles payment processing through the core banking system, customer database, and also payment gateway. Finally, the analytics and management layer, which provides business intelligence dashboard, risk management dashboard, and also customer service dashboard. These system administration tools support monitoring and also strategic decision making. Next one, this slide presents the implementation planning for the proposed AI enhanced digital banking solution. So this implementation is divided into 6 phases to ensure a smooth and systematic deployment. So the first phase is planning, which takes place in month 1. During this phase, Maybank gathers business requirements, conducts a feasibility study, and prepares the project charter before implementation begins. The second phase is system design in month 2, where the user interface, database, and AI architecture are designed. Once the design is complete, the project moves into the development phase during months 3 and 4, where the AI modules are developed and integrated into the MAE app and Maybank to You platform. On the 5th month, the system undergoes testing, including functional, security, and user acceptance testing. This is to ensure that all features work correctly and securely. Next is the deployment phase in month 6, where the enhanced digital banking services are launched into the live production environment. Finally, the maintenance phase is an ongoing process that focuses on system monitoring, updates, and continuous performance improvement to ensure long-term reliability. Each phase also has a specific milestone and deliverable, such as the project charter, system design document, functional prototype, test report, and also the live AI enhanced banking system. This structured implementation plan helps ensure that the project is delivered successfully while minimizing risk and also maintain service quality. In conclusion, this implementation plan provides a clear roadmap for integrating AI into Maybank's existing digital banking ecosystem. This is also to support its raw 30 strategy while enhancing customer experience, operational efficiency, and transaction security. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Irina Maisarah and now I'm going to present about budget implementation. First is project budgeting detailing. So for the implementation of the AI-powered personalized banking and customer engagement system, the estimate project cost is 2.024 million ringgit. The budget covers several important areas such as system development, cloud infrastructure, AI analytics, cybersecurity, training, and project management. The largest allocation is for system development and integration, which costs 655,000 ringgit because the system requires integration with Maybank's existing digital platforms such as MAE and Maybank to You. Another major investment is cloud infrastructure and AI analytics because these components support data processing, customer prediction, and personalized recommendations. Overall, this budget ensures that the proposed system can be implemented securely, efficiently, and aligned with Maybank's digital transformation strategy. Next slide is total benefit of ownership. In this slide, we evaluate the total benefit of ownership to determine whether the system can provide value to Maybank. Over 3 years, the proposed system is expected to generate 5.73 million ringgit in total benefits. These benefits come from 4 main areas. Firstly, personalized product recommendations can increase revenue by improving customer adoption of banking products. Secondly, targeted marketing campaigns can reduce unnecessary marketing costs. Thirdly, AI automation can reduce customer service workload. Lastly, improved fraud detection and risk management can reduce operational loss. After considering the total ownership cost of 3.654 million ringgit, the expected net benefit is 2.076 million. This shows that the system can generate higher value compared to the cost required to implement and operate it. Next, we move on to financial analysis, which is payback period. The first financial measurement used is the payback period. This measures how long Maybank needs to recover the initial investment. The initial investment for this project is 2.024 million ringgit. Based on the estimated cash inflow, Maybank receives 1 million in the first year. Therefore, after year 1, 1.024 million ringgit of the investment is still unrecovered. During year 2, the system generates 1.35 million, so Maybank only needs approximately 0.76 years from year 2 to fully recover the remaining cost. Therefore, the total payback period is 1.70 years, which is around 1 year and 9 months. This indicates that the project can recover its investment within a relatively short period and has lower financial risk. Next slide, we discuss on return on investment (ROI). The second measurement is return on investment or ROI. ROI evaluates the return generated compared to the initial investment. Based on our calculation, the net gain from the project is 2.076 million ringgit, while the initial investment is 2.024 million ringgit. After applying the ROI formula, the result is 102.57%. This means that the project generates returns higher than the original investment. In simple terms, for every 1 ringgit invested, Maybank gains approximately 1 ringgit and 3 cents in additional value. Therefore, the positive ROI shows that the proposed system financially beneficial and worth implementing. Moving on to net present value, NPV. The final measurement is net present value or NPV. Unlike ROI, NPV considers the time value of money, meaning future benefits are adjusted based on their current value. In this analysis, we use an 8% discount rate over a 3-year period. After discounting the future cash flows from year 2 to year 3, the present value of future benefits is 3.47 million ringgit. After subtracting the initial investment of 2.024 million ringgit, the final NPV is 1.45 million ringgit. Since the NPV is positive, this indicates that the project can create additional financial value for Maybank beyond the original investment. Therefore, the proposed AI-powered banking system is financially feasible. In conclusion, the proposed system is not only strategically aligned with Maybank's digital banking direction, but it is also financially feasible. The project can recover its investment within 2 years, generate positive returns, and provide long-term business.
Assalamualaikum, and today I will proceed with the next slide, which is IT governance and risk mitigation. So to make sure this AI CRM system stays aligned with Maybank's business goals, we are proposing a governance model based on the corporate framework, which is already widely used across the banking industry to connect IT decisions with business strategy. At the top level, we propose forming an IT steering committee chaired by the Group Chief Technology and Digital Officer, with representatives from Group Risk, Compliance, Community Financial Services, and Human Capital. This committee would approve major milestones and budget releases, track progress against our financial targets, and escalate any major risks straight to the Group CEO if needed. Below that sits a project governance team made up of the project sponsor, IT project manager, data governance officer, and cybersecurity lead, who handle the day-to-day execution and make sure everything follows Bank Negara Malaysia's RMIT guidelines and the Personal Data Protection Act. Together, these two layers create a clear chain of accountability connecting daily technical decisions all the way up to top management. Alongside governance, we identified 6 major risk areas. Data privacy and security is one of the biggest concerns since we are centralizing sensitive customer data. This is addressed through encryption, access controls, and regular penetration testing. System integration risk comes from connecting this new system with Maybank's legacy core banking system. So we are proposing a phased rollout with sandbox testing first. AI and model risk means the recommendations or fraud alerts could occasionally be inaccurate. So we have built in human review checkpoints. On the compliance side, involving group compliance early and documenting everything helps us stay aligned with BNM and PDPA requirements. Operational risk, meaning staff struggling to adapt, is addressed through the Future Ready training program. And finally, to protect against cost overruns, we have kept a 10% contingency reserve of 184,000 ringgit with monthly budget tracking. So, essentially, every risk we identified has a specific practical response attached to it. Next, let's move on to the next slide, which is change management. For managing the human side of this change, we are applying the ADKAR model, which breaks the change process into 5 stages. It starts with awareness, making sure staff understand why the system is being introduced, tying it back to Maybank's royalty goals and the bionic workforce vision, rather than framing it as a threat. Next is desire, where we involve staff early through town halls and feedback sessions, so they feel like part of the change instead of having it forced on them. Then comes knowledge, delivered through the existing Future Ready training program, teaching staff how to actually work alongside these new AI tools. After that is ability, which we built through a pilot phase in selected branches, giving staff real hands-on practice with support close by. And finally, reinforcement, using performance indicators and recognition to make sure these new habits actually stick long after launch, rather than fading once the initial excitement wears off. Beyond the ADKAR framework itself, we are proposing a few supporting strategies to strengthen the change process. First, a change champions network, where we appoint staff within each department, community financial services, global banking, Islamic banking, and Etika, to act as go-to people for questions and to model how the new system should be used. Second, the rollout itself will be phased, starting with fraud detection and customer service automation, since those are lower risk before moving on to the more complex personalized advisory features. Third, we want to keep communication transparent throughout, directly addressing staff concerns about job security rather than letting rumors spread. And lastly, since customers will also be interacting with these new AI features like chatbots and personalized recommendations, we plan to roll out simple onboarding guides through the May app and Maybank too, so that no customer, especially older or rural users, gets left behind in these transitions. So next is the proposed strategy slide. Bringing everything together, our proposed strategy is to deepen Maybank's digital capabilities by enhancing the existing May app and Maybank to You platforms with AI, rather than building an entirely new system from scratch. This direction isn't arbitrary. It is directly supported by our earlier analysis. Our SWOT analysis showed that the May ecosystem is already one of Maybank's biggest strengths, while legacy systems and a talent that are weaknesses, this strategy directly helps solve. Fortis 5 Forces highlighted that fintech substitutes and strong buyer bargaining power are the biggest external threats Maybank faces, making continued digital investment necessary rather than optional. And Pastel reinforced that customers increasingly expect fast digital-first banking. Based on this, our strategy rests on 3 pillars: AI-driven personalization for tailored recommendations, AI-powered fraud detection to strengthen security and trust, and intelligent customer service automation to reduce costs and free up staff for higher value work. All of this is only possible because it's backed by the governance structure, risk mitigation plan, and change management approach we have already covered, along with a strong financial case. In conclusion, this proposal highlights how Maybank can strengthen its business performance through strategic IT planning and digital transformation initiatives. The analysis shows that aligning technology with business goals can improve operational efficiency, customer satisfaction, and competitive advantage. Overall, the proposed strategies will support Maybank's long-term growth and innovation in the banking industry. That's all. Thank you.